Good morning and welcome to Winnipeg. I don't know what's wrong, but it is taking me a long time to get going here this morning, and I have been up for a long time. Yeah. Okay, I started thinking about what one of the viewers said, and he reminded me that we had to do the funnel. Can you see the funnel? Oh yeah. Not to forget that has to be painted black. So okay, we're going to do that. Then when I was over on the shelf, I saw this other little part here. This is a fire director of some kind. And then I realized, okay, that's got to be painted. And then I thought, okay, now where is the radar thing that we got to put on it that I was going to do black? So I got that to go, and I found another ladder that we should be painting. Anyway, I think I am finally got everything together that we need to paint in order to get through, what is it, step 26, I think it is? Yeah, we start assembling stuff. A lot of the other stuff we put on, like the tripod that sits on the top of the island that has another observation thing on the top of it, that's already painted and ready to go as best I remember. So I think that by the time we're done here this afternoon or whenever, we should be able to make some major changes, visual changes in the island. It just all of a sudden it's going to look a whole lot better. There's going to be a lot more stuff on it. Okay. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do. I think that maybe what I should do when I'm spraying these really tiny pieces is use the macro lens, so we can get in nice and close and see that being done. Yeah, I think maybe I should just push stop here and get going. Well, we're going to be using 3 different colors. We're going to be using the light number 19, and then the medium, which is the 82, and then the black. And I think that the best way to do this is to start with the light, because all I'm going to do is do a quick color change on my airbrush. I'm not going to do I've sort of given up completely disassembling the airbrush like I used to every single time. And now I just sort of do a back flush thing, and it seems to be working. But I think maybe after I get through with the black, maybe it might be a good idea just to take it apart and clean it really good once. Okay, now here's the thing. What would be the best way which direction to go? Would it be paint with the light first and work your way to the dark color in the airbrush? Because my thinking is that if there was residue of black in the airbrush and you went to do the white, I think that the black would taint the white easier than the white would taint the black. So I'm going to start out with the light and work my way to the black. That's the plan. Our artist friend Winnipeg Mark, he'd know. Yeah. Anyway, Mark, if you're probably not listening, but I went online this morning and I saw some of what I believe is your work in the sculpting, and your figurines. Pretty darn good, at least to my untrained eye. Now that's sort of a backhanded compliment, isn't it? Sort of like the arm's length rule. But anyway, yeah, I was surprised. So anyhow, let's get going here. Yeah, let's get going.
there, Baran.
Good morning.
Oh.
It's even colder than yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah. We were hardly off the driveway and she was 3-footing it. I've ordered her snowshoes and suspenders.
That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it'll go. The boots they actually look like a shoe. And they go up to about her shoulder and goes around the back. I ordered from Amazon, should be here next week.
Well,
After that she'll be able to go like crazy, but I'll have to put on snow pants or long johns to go the distance with her. She doesn't mind the temperature at all. She likes it much better than the heat. And
I was going to ask you, is it always the same foot that she lifts up?
sometimes the front. Today it was the back foot.
Or the back foot
At
today?
first, and then later on a front foot.
Oh, okay.
Right now and then she makes a mistake of peeing on a back foot, and then it's really cold. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I think that probably the time that it would be the worst is when they salt the road. Then it would get, and then if that salt was to get super cold, I think that could harm her feet.
Do they put actual salt in Manitoba like they do in Ontario?
I think they might be using a chemical now, but I'm not sure.
How are you getting through the cold, dark days of winter?
Well, we're just starting it, so got 4 months to go yet. I guess 4 months. So
I think things will ease up in about 6 weeks.
well, we'll see what happens. I wouldn't mind if it eased up in 6 weeks. How about you, Missy?
Let the snow melt, take a couple of rides on the motorcycle mid-February, that'd be all right. The buns feel flawed.
Bye, Missy.
Thanks, Ron.
Oh, let's get that door closed. Oh my goodness. Let's get that door closed. Missy the dog. Missy the dog. Okay, I was in the process of trying to set up here to spray. I was going to wait until Missy came, so she's come. I don't need to worry now about being interrupted. And the plan is I'm going to try and use the 2-camera system. I don't think for spraying like this I've ever actually done this. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. So let's just do the best we can and enjoy it. Okay, I've got my paint all mixed up and thinned. I'll start out with the 19. And it's going to be interesting to see how this 2-camera system is going to work for the spraying. Alright, that should be lots. I've got my regulator set for about 12 pounds. We'll be doing a color change in between each color. Okay, we're going to take off the needle cap. Once again, this is only my idea, and it may not be a good one. Okay. I think we're ready to go here. No, we're not. I'll be right back. Okay, now we're ready. I didn't have the air filter plugged in. Okay. Yeah, maybe a little bit more on that one. Okay, we're going to do a color change now, and it's going to take a few minutes, so I'm going to just shut everything down here. I'm just putting the needle cap back on because I'm going to be doing the back flush thing, and when I put my finger over the end, I don't want to poke myself. So yeah, I'm just going to shut everything down here. Alright, I've done my color change. We only have one piece that we have to do, the number 82. And that's this. So it'll match the other one that we did several weeks ago now, I guess. Yeah, and I think we're ready to go here. Got my needle cap off. Now those little pieces of photo etch that are sticking out the sides there, I've already bent both of them accidentally. I hope they're going to survive. I think I accidentally broke one off. Well, I don't know if it... let me turn the fan off here. I don't know if the part dropped down here somewhere or if it got blown into the filter. I have no idea. Well, the good news is they are so small that you don't see them unless you're right close up. Okay, now for the black. I thought I better put on a glove here because I didn't want to get this black pigment underneath my fingernails. Alrighty, are we ready to go here? I think so. We've just got to do this, the ladders, and the funnel. Oh, and that little mast. Okay, I'll have to hold them in my hand, I guess. Well, at least you get to see this close up. All right, here we go. I guess there's no way I'm going to be able to show this close up, so you'll just have to watch it far back. Okay, I'm going to do a major cleanup here. Now I did look a little bit on the blue plastic sheet here. I was working with this piece right here, and I did look in the spray booth a little bit. I can't find that part that broke off. The thing is, I think that it would probably be too small, or not enough of it left, you might say, to glue it back in place. I'm just going to forget about it. Like even with these glasses, I can just barely see the other one. If I get a or something behind it, I can see it. But it's the way she goes. I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. We're just going to move on. I've been kind of busy this afternoon. Stuff has happened. My son came over earlier and had coffee with me, and we had a nice long visit. This piece here, I was noticing that it's the one that has the little stoplight on the top of it. A stoplight. I mean searchlight. We were talking about stoplights. Mind you, at our arm's length or even closer, it looks pretty good. I guess in the macro lens it didn't look very good. Maybe tomorrow, once these are dry, we'll stick them back on the rotator and take a real quick look and see how the XF paint shrink wrapped around all the detail. And this looks sooty, just like it probably was on the real ship. Okay, I'm going to call it quits here. Thanks for watching, everybody. All being well, we're going to see you tomorrow.